呀！嗯哼，嗯哼，嗯哼，嗯哼，嗯哼，嗯哼，嗯哼，嗯哼。
Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
on a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm. Amidst the roiling waves of the Lotano Sea lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future? Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage, till sea swallows all.
Testing. Well, that's just annoying. Apparently, my mic has been muted for 20 minutes. Ain't that a little lovely bubbly thing to run into? Great. Well, good thing. Y'all didn't have to hear my terrible voice acting. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands. The rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. I'm using a controller. For now. Risk flow, nobody cares, man. You're just the douchebag that everybody runs into. Unfortunately, I'm not going to read every single fucking tutorial. Now, a few things I'm going to tell y'all. Hello, Chaos Yami here. I began this stream 20 minutes ago, and only just now my mic was unmuted. Yeah, everything always starts out scuffed as all hell. Anyways, some things you need to know about Final Fantasy. First things first, obviously, it's an MMO. So you know how MMOs are. You do this, you do that. You grind and grind and grind. Shut the fuck up, I can go wherever I want to, bitch. There you grind and grind. Grind and grind and grind. And at the end you deal with the glamours. But yeah, since I didn't get to explain this at the start because apparently my mic was muted. Yeah, I'm still irritated that happened. But yeah, this is Final Fantasy XIV Online Road to Max Level. Now, what does that mean? We didn't hear you earlier. I can hear you saying. Well, that means a simple thing. You see all these nice little things right over here. The Gladiator, Marauder, Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, Conjurer, Scholar, Astrologian, Sage, Archer, Machinist, Dancer, Thaumaturge, Arcanist, Red Mage, Pictomancer, Blue Mage, Viper, Reaper, Samurai, Rogue, Lancer, Pugilist. Oh, and we're not done. Carpenter, Blacksmith, Armorer, Goldsmith, Leatherworker, Weaver, Alchemist, Culinarian, fisher, botanist, and miner. My goal is to get all of them to level 80 or 100, whichever is the current max level. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Do not do this if you are not okay with MMOs, because this is gonna take a while. This is gonna be a very, very long road to max. Now, a few pointers. First off, I am allowed to grab all of these. However, unless I can't get it any other way, I can get all these, but I must make using these guys. I must make the other classes. For Gladiator, I have to make a sword. For Dark Knight, I think that's just a sword. But yeah, you kind of get it, don't you? I have to fully use all of the disciples of the hand, the disciples of the land, in order to progress. And and I have a soft cap of level 35, in which once one thing reaches 35, I cannot push that level further until I unlock another one of these guys. Which means, if I get to 35 Marauder, I have to stop there if I have not made anything else. These do not count towards my progression, because I have to gather them anyways. But these, all the combat classes, the Disciples of War and Disciples of Magic, I have to build their particular weapon. Which means a lot of research, a lot of figuring out what uses what. Thankfully, I actually have some experience. I will tell you this, I don't know jack shit about Samurai, Reaper, Viper, Dancer, Machinist, Red Mage, Pictomancer, or Blue Mage. What I do know is Conjurer and Arcanist. The Arcanist, they basically use books. Books require alchemy. So yeah. But yeah, my goal is to have all of this stuff maxed out. with soft caps every so often. "22 weapons I will have to create myself. And some require others. For instance, I also have to unlock their advanced classes. What are the advanced classes? Well, either do your own research, unless you're okay with me spoiling a few things. Some of this stuff I have to essentially do various other things. For instance, the Marauder. The Marauder is required for Lancers. Next one. But yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to do it. Like, I think it might be 10 levels per. So 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Well, let's put it this way. I have to at least build one of every single weapon I have access to. before I can get to level 100. Let's put it that way. Welcome, other person watching. This is a road to max level, which means it's gonna take a while. If you go back to early in the thing, I forgot that my mic was muted. Oh yeah. Anyways, or I guess any road, as this place likes to put it. Let's move on. To put it in simple terms, I can be a marauder until I reach level 35, in which I must build another weapon. I cannot buy it, so I must build it using the Disciples of Hand and the Disciples of Land. Alright. Greetings, pretty lass. Sorry, I try not to talk with my mouth full. It's also the Ohm of the Venturers Guild here in Laminza. That's why we've got this, especially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the next so whelps like yourself than went in the throats of me regulars. Venturers have an knack for finding trouble, see? Not that you need it in these parts, not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. Sorry, I was convinced that I was bleeding in my mouth. But I'm not. If you manage to clear all the fish trucks and kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorza took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our ohms were the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories, too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy like recollections from an odd night on the ale. You can imagine why people fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorza back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This God's damned calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the warriors of light. If Lynn's ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to a venturer is ever well spent. What say ye, lass? You willing to lend us your strength? Be thanks to ya, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer ye my way for a reason. But listen to me yatting around like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Now, after this, I'm probably going to be silent or mute my mic, because everyone in the damn fucking server is going to be hearing me. And I don't need them to be hearing me all the damn time. Because a lot of people like to roleplay in this thing. They don't want some loud-ass fat nerd ruining their roleplaying. Anyways, it's been 40 fucking minutes and we haven't even gotten into the main lobby yet. But yeah, I'll probably start talking some more once we leave the town. And Solomons in general is one of the biggest fucking places. So just expect me to be gathering quests and stuff like that. And once I get outside, I'll start talking again. Put your scroll right there. Yeah, now as a Tina, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You that, adventurer! You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that passenger messenger description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending your friends signals, were you? Now hold on just a minute there, officer. You've got the wrong lass. This fine, upstanding young lady is me dear parted grandmother, sister, niece's cousin's closest companion. The last one be caught dead, fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Biggest fucking lie I've ever heard. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends doubt. That's fair. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say ye to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Straddle Merlothor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there, just crying out to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? Good God, talking like this guy is fucking pain. Jeez. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fucking talk normally for a while. Jeez. You have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a special kidnapping, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken the clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means adventurers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Luminescents can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ye. Now, where was I? Speaking actual English for once instead of all this yee-yah, yee-hoo-ha-ha. Christ. Jeez, I should have picked Gladiator. I wouldn't have had to fucking talk this way. Oh, hi, welcome to Linza La Minza, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons that there are few to many black belly whiskeys. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Muting now. Alright then, let's start you off with nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to your life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down the floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's netherite, a device what can move ye from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's netherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with a yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing, strange as it sounds. It won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the Aetherite. Don't go throwing your gear around just yet, though. You'll get fleeced quick and you can say, "Why is we coin burst so light?" I will word with Wells Blatte instead. He's the Ed of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant and he'll treat you well. For the last old me elful ints, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging that Ed splitter of yours if you join their crew. Blotholta at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that last. See into them 3 tasks. Tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be getting on. Run along, eh? It has been 40 minutes. And I typically end my streams after an hour. It's been fucking cutscenes. But then again, that's a Square Enix game for you. Now, first things first. The only way I'll be able to actually start collecting all the Disciples of Hand and Land is if I get my morale to level 10. I'm saying this shit now because once I leave this cutscene, I'll be in the lobby if I'm not already. And you can hear people. And they tend to roleplay in this tavern. And I don't want to bug them. So I'm gonna go quiet. If you're wondering why there's no music, because of copyright. Which honestly, it's really weird not hearing the music, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're streaming. Anyways, we'll collect some quests around. Then once I get outside, we'll do all that stuff. Get to level 10, then end the stream. Alright, got all that? Okay, bye. Huh. Seems I'm wrong. There is no open voice chat. But also, I'm not entirely sure. Because one time, I heard somebody talking in voice chat during a dungeon. Hmm. Well, I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out, won't I? Every research says that there is no open voice chat. Does that mean somebody was fucking hacking in their mic? Hmm. I don't know. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so the tapes become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. Verbal instruction will only probably use so much. Shut up, man. Spoiler alert, guys. This place right here, it's literally worthless. You make better gear by making it yourself. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys can like pause if you want to see this, but it's all tedious nonsense. They call themselves vape god of all things. Also, like the guy said, attune yourself to every single way at the right. It will definitely suit you in the end. That's one of the first things I do when I first start this stuff. Man, I'm tired. By the way, you press triangle in order to jump in this game. Or at least if you're using the controller. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of motivation. Plus, the wind ain't really helping me. So yeah, I think I just might simply just end the stream for now. Don't worry, I plan to stream again tomorrow. Although the weekends tend to be very busy, so we'll just see how that happens. If me and my dad don't go anywhere, like eat, stuff like that, because he's off work tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I can really only keep this stuff up for an hour. At least until I get back used to streaming. It's been a while. So, yeah. I'll finish... I don't know. Nah. I'm just gonna end this. Don't worry, I do have a Gacha fights coming up. But yeah, this is what you have to expect when it comes to it's a Square Enix Final Fantasy game. A metric fuck ton of cutscenes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. For the person still here, thank you for staying by. And for the people who have dropped in, thank you as well. I hope to see you guys in the, hope to see you guys in the next stream. And in the next stream, we will be getting down into some combat as we work on the road to max level. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Laters.